Hello, today we'll talk about scheduling in Spring Boot. We will talk about fixed delay and fixed rate. We will talk about thread pool for scheduled tasks. So by the end of this video, you will understand the difference between two approaches and learn how to configure your thread pool for your scheduled tasks. So let's start. First of all, to enable scheduling in our application, we need to add annotation enable scheduling. So like this, or we could add this annotation to any configuration class, for example. Let's talk about fixed delay. So here I have a class and a method, and annotation about this method scheduled with a fixed delay 3 seconds. So in my example, we have the task which takes 2 seconds to complete, and after it completes, we will wait 3 seconds and then start this task again. So here's a visual explanation. So first time task 2 seconds, next we will wait for 3 seconds and start this task again. So let's run and see logs. As we can see here, we start our first task. It takes 2 seconds, and next task starts after 3 seconds. So next tasks again it takes 2 seconds. So, and as you can see, we have here thread name, and it's every time it's the same name. So just to highlight. Okay, now let's jump to fixed rate. This one is a little bit tricky. I got here several tasks, several methods. So only one method right now is with annotation scheduled. I will explain later why we need them here. So let's talk about this case. So fixed rate is different. Spring tries to start the task at fixed intervals, regardless of how long the previous task took. So here we have a visual explanation again. So the first task starts, and fixed rate starts at the same time. So our task took 2 seconds to complete, and fixed rate 3 seconds. So our next task will start at 3 seconds. So this is the trick. Let's run and see logs. So here we have the first task, and it took 2 seconds to complete, as you can see, and the next task starts after 1 second of delay. So here is another example. In this case, we have the task which takes 5 seconds to complete, and the fixed rate is only 3 seconds, so it's less. In this case, the next task will start immediately after the previous one. So let's run and see logs. As you can see here, the first task it took 5 seconds, and the next task starts immediately. Okay, let's talk about thread pool configuration. By default, Spring utilizes single thread pool for all scheduled tasks. It means if you have multiple methods, it will execute them one by one, not in parallel. So I've got here an example, two methods, and let's run and watch logs. Okay, here in logs we have several tasks. So here we have fixed rate 2. This is the first method here, fixed rate 2, and it starts at 29, completes at 34, and the next tasks starts immediately, no, almost immediately here, and we see that it is a fixed rate 3. So let's see here this method, fixed rate 3. So and yeah, and it invokes it one by one, so not in parallel, as we can see. Okay, so now we will switch on this configuration, and here we implement scheduling configurer, and here we just create a thread pool with size with 5 threads, and so I have here a specific prefix, and yeah, and that's it. So and let's run and see how fixed rate works with thread pool. Okay, let's run and see our logs. So as you can see here in logs, we have as an example 2 tasks, and as you can see it invokes it in parallel. So and also we can see that we utilizes different threads here, so like task 2, task 1, yeah, and here it is. Also, I want to show you one important moment. So let's leave only one method, this one, and so we have this thread pool with 5 threads, and we have only one method here. So let's run and see how it works. So as you can see here, we have different tasks, and Spring invokes them one by one, not in parallel. It's important. And also you can see here that we utilize different tasks, like here we have task 1, here we have task 2, 3, 4, and so on. So I think this is a tricky moment, and I wanted to highlight this. So okay, let's summarize what we learned today. So first we talked about fixed delay. So it waits for a specific time after the task completes. Second, we talk about fixed rate. It tries to maintain constant rate. And the third, we talked about thread pool, and by default Spring utilizes single thread pool, but we can configure a thread pool so we can run multiple tasks in parallel. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.